Hi guys, welcome to Scales Rising Tarot. This is going to be your weekend vibe message. We're going to do Aries through Pisces, your weekend vibes. So the next 72 hours, we'll learn how to shuffle eventually. So we're just going to see how we're doing the next 72 hours. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Check your other placements. And if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. Help the channel grow. Alright, what do we have for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Maybe you're making a judgment call on something. Something you've been holding on to for a while. This weekend. Something that's been kind of mentally conflicting. Probably toward your soulmate. I don't know, we'll see. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Tower. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Justice. Two of Swords in reverse. Alright, Aries, coming into your weekend. I see maybe a lot of chaotic situation, but something that you're bringing some kind of justice to. Maybe something you don't feel like was given equally. Maybe tearing some kind of foundation. I feel like you've made a decision, whether you want to hold on to something or let go of something. Whether or not you have that passion or drive to work toward it. But I see you moving towards ending it and focusing on new beginnings. Something you're passionate about. Whatever that situation, it could be a job situation, it could be a lover, who knows? That is completely up to you. But either way, I see you making a decision this weekend. Alright, that's what I have for you, Aries. Moving on to Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for you? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving into the weekend, maybe focus on your happiness. Sun shining, doing good stuff. Focus on your money. Friendships. Alright, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the next 72 hours. We got the Moon card. Ooh. I saw one flip. Sorry guys, I gotta find that card. I know it dipped over. There we go. Three more. Yeah, we're gonna take them. Alright, for my lovely Tauruses, what I see is moving into the weekend. I feel like things are kind of unknown. Maybe they're hidden from you. And you're kind of up in your head about things. Whatever situation this could be, But I think you're kind of standing your ground on something you want to end. Maybe a marriage, maybe a commitment somewhere, Maybe dropping things. Maybe taking your love elsewhere. Probably more focused on work than anything. That's kind of a weird message, but That's what I got. Take it however it resonates. All right, Taurus, that's what I got for you. We are moving on to the Gemini gang. What do we got for Geminis? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Geminis. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Geminis? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The weekend vibe. What do we have for this weekend? The next 72 for Geminis. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for you? Geminis. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Maybe having some sleepless nights. You know, kind of living up in that headspace about different options that lie ahead. You know, maybe wanting to close off to something. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Probably for the home situation. Alright, what do we got for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You know, maybe missing out on some kind of opportunity of some sort. You know. Alright, give me one more. I think coming into this weekend, you're feeling like some kind of a missed opportunity to bring balance to some kind of situation, whatever it is. You know, but you're wanting to move into some kind of peacefulness, some kind of stillness, some kind of home situation. You know, and I think you're trying to figure out how to do that. Whether you're spying on somebody, somebody's spying on you, whether you're trying to come in with some kind of communication. You know, pages are about messages, swords are about clarity, communication. So maybe you need to pick up that page of swords energy. You know, whatever it is, I feel like you have a really strong passion or desire to start something brand new with somebody you see as a soulmate, somebody you've been holding on to and that you see a family life with. So that's what I see your weekends. Whether or not you do that, I think you need to make a judgment call. That is completely up to you, but that's what I see for my Geminis. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do I have for you? My lovely Cancerians. Maybe ending something with a soulmate this weekend. You know, you feel like there's been some kind of conflict. You know, feeling that wheel to change. Feeling like the timing's ready to start putting in that work and effort somewhere else. Somewhere else. What do we got for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the next 72. The next 72. Two more. Cancer's moving into your next 72. I feel like you're focused on your money, your own independence, your own providence. I feel like you've made a judgment call about what you want, how to do this. You know, and I think you're being emotionally responsible about the options that lay in front of you. Or the options ahead. You know, I think it's going to cause some sort of regret. But with the Tower, the Six of Swords, and the Emperor on the bottom, I feel like you've made up your mind. You're being stubborn. I think you're wanting to build something somewhere else and move away from whatever has been holding you back. Like, that's what you're focused on. Whatever that is for you, I don't know. Alright, that's what I have for my lovely Cancerians. Moving on to the Leos, the lovely Leos. What do we have for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You know, maybe you're fearing some kind of change. You know, or fearing leaving being a player. Fearing having a player come into your life. Who knows? Card, Wheel of Fortune. I think it's time to change maybe how you think about things. You know, let go of regret in some way, shape, or form. You know, all justice on that situation. If it's not balanced, you know, that's okay to walk away. You know, take time to balance out your own life, your own situation. Take that time for healing. You know, focus on your own aspirations. For whoever needs that, you know, get the hell out of your head. Get some sleep. Focus on your money. Focus on your foundations, your stabilities. Alright, what do we got for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving into the next 72. We got maybe some conflict coming in. Whatever that conflict is, we're going to check out here in a minute. Alright. Maybe looking at things from a different perspective. Changing the way you do things. You know, maybe standing around with something. Ooh, a lot of clarity this weekend. You know? But maybe trying to pick a path. You know? What's this, ooh, maybe you're trying to find the strength to get past some kind of conflict. Maybe some inner conflict or some strength about who you deal with. You know, who you're listening to. Trying to look at things from a different angle. You know, maybe you're learning how to make head over heart decisions. Be a little less emotional about things. But, man, bringing in some kind of new truth to yourself. But still really unsure on how to walk that path. You know, I think well, the Fool card in the Eight of Swords tells me that, like, whatever you're wanting to jump into or move towards, you know, you feel trapped. Like, can I work there? Do I have something to offer? Can this be a celebration? You know, my advice is, you know, if you're passionate about it, make that choice. You know, trust your gut. Focus on what makes you happy, you know, whatever you decide. But I feel like you're moving really, just generally this weekend, you're moving past whatever inner conflicts you've been dealing with, you know, looking at things differently. Maybe how you speak, maybe how you show up, how you deal with any kind of honesty, maybe bringing some kind of clarity to yourself, you know, and focus on that. The Two of Wands is facing all of this truth, this clarity, all of this different perspectives, your inner strength, especially the strength to me is always the Leo card. You know, you're standing in your power. Stand in your own power, but decide. All right, Leos, that was kind of long for you. I feel like you needed to hear that message. All right, we are moving on to the Virgos, the lovely Virgos. I do not have my time-standing person, so we're doing these lovely signs. Alright, what do we got for Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You know, maybe focus on your own confidence this weekend. Focus on your money. You know, your intuition. Alright, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. You know, your own manifestations. You know, maybe working past some fears. You know, especially when it comes to love. Alright, Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising. You know, trying to make a decision. Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we have for you this weekend? Maybe trying to find your inner light, your inner happiness, your inner peace. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You know, maybe having a victory towards something. Virgos. Maybe dealing with an asshole. Maybe you're a little too stuck in your ways. I'm gonna leave that word lies, sorry. That fucker flew out of there. Alright, give me one more. Give me one more. Ooh. Alright, Virgos. Your next 72 hours, I think you're focused on your inner light. Whatever player bullshit you've been dealing with, you know, I think you're turning your back. You're working towards your own victories. You know, you're setting your goals and you're gonna own that shit. You know, I see it's something that you're putting that work towards, putting that battle, but I think you have something else to offer. So whatever situation you deal with, I think you're ending that and you're moving forward, you know, bringing new ideas, new situations, maybe taking time to focus on yourself, your own stability, your own growth, or whatever you see that as. All right, Virgos, that's what I have for you. Moving on to the Libras, the lovely Libras. Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope you can see these. Libra, what do we got for Libra? Moving into the next 72 hours. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we got for Libra? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we got for Libras? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell me about the Libras. What do we got for Libra? Waiting for your ships to come in? Maybe turning your back on something? Libras. You know, something you feel like was a missed opportunity at one time? You know? Focus on your own wishes, your own dreams. You know? You learn how to be more emotionally mature and responsible about things. See either communication or travel coming in. Maybe this weekend, maybe you're traveling this weekend. You know? Or maybe you're taking some swift action towards something. Alright, what do we got for Libras? The next 72 hours. The Hierophants. Maybe you're doing spiritual work. You know, putting some work into something that you're spiritually guided to do. Maybe you're putting in some work towards commitments that you have. You know, I think it's time for something to end, whatever that is for you. Alright, what else do we have for Libras? Give me one more. Yeah. I'm feeling like something's a missed opportunity. But I think you're focused on your own truth, your own clarity, you know, building your own stability, bringing in what you're passionate, what you desire. You know, you got some kings back here, especially with the Seven of Wands. You know, you're going to put in the effort towards it. But with the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like whatever you're working on, you know, it might be something spiritual, it might be a commitment that you're working on, it might be working with family, friends, whatever you believe in. But I feel like this weekend you're putting the work and effort into whatever the Hierophant means to you at this time. Whether it's that commitment, whether it's your spiritual work, you know, because I feel like this weekend you feel like it's time for something to end, you know, you feel like if you don't end this, maybe you're missing out on opportunities, and I think you're being very clear about that path ahead, maybe plotting out your road, you know, trying to be more stable. of Pentacles generally knows how to get what they want. Alright, Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Did I already do Virgo? I already did Virgo. Sorry. Here's a quick message. Stay away from deception. You know, move past it. Take some time to think. If it's a missed opportunity, that's okay. Timing was not right. End it now. Work towards your own goals. Alright, Virgo. That was a mini message. I hope you enjoyed that. Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Scorpios? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Scorpios? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there. I hope you are having a good weekend. Maybe you're traveling. You know, maybe you're starting new cycles, changing chapters up. You're going the distance, you know, embracing the unknown, you know, yeah, maybe you're dealing with some kind of who knows. I feel like you're finding some kind of peace though, some kind of balance in whatever that is, you know. Alright, what do we got for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Something in the Fool card. I don't know what card that is. Let's see here in just a minute. Alright, what do we got with that? Ooh, maybe taking a leap of faith towards different options. What else do we have for Scorpios? That one came up. Maybe some kind of past situation. Maybe you're taking a look at all the options that you have before you. You know, you're looking at those options before you decide to take a leap of faith. You know, maybe you're focused on some kind of past situation that you want to either end or you want to transform, and you're coming in with something to offer, or somebody is doing this with you. You know, especially with the Two of Cups and the Lovers. You know, this might have been something you left out in the cold. But I feel like you're making that choice, you know. What kind of soulmates you want to bring into your life this weekend. I think you're really focused on where do I put my focus and my energy? What options do I need to move towards? You know, where do I feel like I have, you know, love to offer to make something transform, you know? What can I help that grow? You know, maybe this is with a soulmate. Alright, Scorpios, that's what I have for you, Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on to the Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, making a judgment call. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Maybe to birth some kind of new idea. Maybe slow down, let things come to you. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The next 72 hours. See that Justice on there too. And my Six of Pentacles. Maybe there's a situation that isn't equally giving and taking to you. And you're making a judgment call. You know, maybe you don't feel like it's nurturing enough for you. Or it's giving to you, you know, but you're all up in the good about it. Alright, one more. You know, or maybe there's somebody else in the mix. I don't know, we'll see. Sagittarius, the next 72 hours. What do we have for Sagittarius? The next 72 hours. The Tower card keeps coming out a lot. So coming into your weekend, Saggy, what I see is you looking at different options, possibilities, you know, where you want to put your passion, your drive towards, or where you want to put your energy at, you know. I think whatever it is causing some kind of chaos in the world, but whatever that is, I think you're turning your back towards the chaos. You're like, nope, I'm going to go focus my energy elsewhere. I'm going to manifest my own victories. I'll focus on my own confidence and end whatever has left me in regret. I don't know, that's a pretty short, sweet message, but that's what I get. Alright, Sag, that's what I have for you. Moving on to my Capricorns. Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do I have for my Cappies? Cappies, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do I have for you for the next 72 hours? You know, maybe making a choice. Maybe between lovers. Making a choice between love, jobs. Are you building money? You know, focus on the ones that make you happy. You know, putting that hard work and effort in. You know, treading through those trenches that I hear. But maybe looking at things differently. Like maybe different ways you can do things. You know? Feel like you don't want to miss out on any opportunities right now. One more. You know, but a little maybe too much in your head about how to do this. I don't know. We'll see. All right, Capricorns. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I think you're letting go of some kind of home situation that's left you stuck for a while. You know, it's, you know, maybe you got your guard up, but I think you're more manifesting like some kind of change in your home life, your situation, your happiness, how to build your own. The Ten of Pentacles is like everything. Like, it's all that love, it's that family, it's that solid relationships. So I think this weekend, I think you're steadily focused on ending some kind of love or some kind of family situation, some kind of home situation, maybe friendships that you feel has left you stuck. You know, I feel like you feel guarded about it. You know, trying to decide whether or not you want to put that battle into it. But I think you're manifesting different things, like what you see as abundant to you in family life. And I feel like you're moving towards that. You know, it might be a painful situation, but I feel like whatever that is, you're setting your goals, you're setting your standards, you know. There might be a little conflict and deception going on, but I think you're ending this chapter, whatever that is to you. All right, Cappies, that's what I have for you. All right, moving on to my Aquas, my Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do I have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You know, focused on a victory or something maybe? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But maybe those options aren't clear right now. Maybe something you're trying to manifest. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Maybe you're just sitting back and waiting for the universe to bring it to you. Maybe you need to speak the truth. I don't know. We'll see. You know, Take some time for that inner guidance to work. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for you for the weekend? Justice. Nine of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. I had one flip over. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay. I think you're bringing in some kind of justice this weekend. You know, a little equal and give and take to a situation that you care about or that you love, or maybe it's a love offer you want to bring in. But I feel like you think it's time that those shifts should be coming in, and maybe something's worth the challenge. Especially if it's been a struggle to get there. You know, something's been painful to work out. Maybe this has something to do with a past situation. Maybe a child or some kind of childhood friendship. But I think whatever balance you're trying to bring in, you know, it's something you genuinely care about. You know, but I think it's time for, maybe you feel like the tides need to change. You know, maybe you're waiting for something to come in, but you're still struggling with it. I don't know. Take that however it resonates. All right, moving on to the Pisces. The lovely Pisces, the last but least Pisces. Whatever for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for them the next 72? The next 72 hours. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for the next 72 hours? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for the next 72 hours? Maybe a little garden. You know? I don't know, we'll see. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, what do we got for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The next 72 hours. Pisces, next 72 hours. Ooh, undecided about something. A lot of twos. Maybe 22 is important to you. Pisces coming into your weekend, I think you're undecided about a soulmate of some sort. Or maybe a love interest. Okay? I think it's maybe something that you want to leave out in the cold. You know, change directions is what I'm hearing. You know, maybe focus more on you this weekend. You know, your needs, your wants, goals, what you want to bring in. You know, watch out for deception. Be honest with yourself. You know, you got many options ahead of you. But as far as this weekend, I think you need to trust your intuition in which direction you want to go. Probably towards some kind of love offer. What you want to leave in the cold and what you're passionate about. You know, I don't really see a lot of love this weekend, but I do see a lot of nurturing. You know, maybe you're focused on your money this weekend or on manifestations, but I think you need to be very clear when it comes to some sort of deception, whatever that means to you. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time.